very mixed feelings. I mean, an athlete nearly lost his life there. First you're shocked about it, and then you hear the news behind it, and then it just makes you very, very angry, because everybody should understand which direction cycling needs to go. That it's always watched as a sport with big, big problems, and now we come back to that state. So that definitely makes me angry. On the other side, I have to say, on the Ricco case, I must be very surprised, and no, I'm not very surprised, because the way he behaved in the past and the way he handled that, it wasn't really, for me, the right thing. Well, those are the regulations, but it wasn't really the right thing to have him back and to welcome him back right now in the peloton, in the professional peloton. But so it be. So I think we have to, again and again and again, have to review the rules, have to review the mentality, and have to review how well people are educated, and if we can welcome them back in the sport, and after 20 months in his case. And I'm not so sure about it. I think if they don't understand it, it has to be a more clear message. Plus the teams have to stay together on that and say, well, even if he can come back, does he deserve it, and do I have to sign it? So the question is also like, do I have to sign a rider like Ricco after 20 months?
Well, it's a crazy situation, after serving his punishment, and to come back and so quickly to have the problem again. I just can't understand. It's a totally crazy situation. He is totally crazy.
Do you think part of the problem lies with the teams, the fact that they're willing to employ people like him?
Well, yeah, I think the team, when you look at his history, it's always, a big risk taking a rider like this when you look seriously into his history. And if I was in a team, if I had a team that, were in a position looking for riders, Ricco, he would never come on my list. If I had no rider at all, I don't think I would consider taking Ricco in my team.
I made my feelings on him clear last year, and I think he's only emphasised that. I think a lot of guys will agree with me. I think the sport's better off without him. He's not a problem that the sport faces. Like, he is the problem that the sport faces, if you get what I mean. He doesn't mirror a lot of riders. He's a special case, and I think we're better off without him. Obviously, I hope he does recover well, but I really hope that he becomes somebody bitch in prison. So.